and we're gonna keep going. Joshyblogz here playing typewriter. Oh, I really like this game. It's very pretty and wonderful and educational. Kind of like Assassin's Creed, but less violent, which is nice. Not everything needs to be so violent. And give me an O. I'm like a cheerleader, getting all the letters. Let's knock this book down. Oh, what happened? Did I die? I guess if we go into that smoke, we die. So it's not so much about knocking this book over, but just... Oh, no, that worked. P. And a Q. Let's go in here and see what happens. I did that on purpose. Because I wanted that. Don't touch the spikes, because we'll die. We will die if we touch the spikes. And we got an and. That's an and, right? Or an ampersand? And? I don't know. And this is our R. Did we already get the Q? I think so. I think we're good. We got a Q, right? I can't remember now. And I'm gonna PQ to R. Yes, we did. We're all good. Yes. And here we go. Nice. Robert Estienne. Tell us about him. To the left, a portrait of Robert Estienne. 1631. I guess it's Estienne, probably. It's just like an Italian name. Robert Estienne. Robert Estienne. Robert Estienne. I don't know. Throughout the 16th century, printing technology and book binding improve and develop in all European countries. Books and printed texts become preferred means of communicating the ideas of the Reformation. However, with the Catholic Counter-Reformation, Protestants are systematically suppressed, and publishers are subject to more and more strict control. Stephen Dole, I think these are French names actually, so it's Robert Estienne. But about Stephen Dole, a Parisian printer who edits numerous Protestant texts, is charged with blasphemy and treason, which leads to the destruction of his publications in 1544, tragic, in a bonfire held in the square of Notre Dame. 2 years later, in 1546, he is burned alive with his books at the stake in Place Maubert. Now I feel bad about calling the first burning a tragedy, because the second burning sounds like it was a little worse. Robert Estienne, a lexicographer and printer, born in 1503 in Paris to the famous publisher Henry Estienne, is trained by Simon de Collines, with whom he shares a workshop with until 1526. After the death of Conrad Neilbar, his predecessor, Robert Estienne is appointed king's printer of Latin and Hebrew letters in 1539 and of Greek in 1540. As a supporter of the reform, Robert Estienne is in contact with the humanists throughout all of Europe. He benefits from the protection of King Francois I, which helps him avoid the systematic attacks and suppression on the Protestants. In 1550, shortly after the death of the king, Estienne is forced to leave and bestows his workshop upon his son, to his son. He leaves France with his series Grex du Roi and finishes his career in exile in Geneva, where he dies in 1559. Yeah, it surprised me a lot reading the Assassin's Creed histories. Well, I'm sure it's a little bit better. Can I keep the letter? Yeah, it works. Woo! We're on a boat. 2 bottles on a boat. And we got a U. Yeah, that was close. WX. Whoop. Sometimes the bouncing is a bit finicky. It's not quite. It doesn't go quite how you expect. Y and Z. The Grex du Roi. Tell us about him. The Grex du Roi. Title page with Robert Estienne's printing mark in 1548. Robert Estienne, who we just read about. There he is. The Grex du Roi are a series of Greek characters established by typographer Claude Garamond, who comes to prominence in 1541 when 3 of his Greek typefaces are requested for a royally ordered book series by Estienne. Garamond's characters are based on models made for King Francois I by the Cretan copyist Angelo Vergesio, who is often acknowledged for the beauty and legibility of his characters. Garamond is most remembered for his Roman types and his rapid spread across France and beyond during the 1540s. Henry Estienne II, who inherits the Grex du Roi upon his father's passing, sells the characters for 400 gold coins to pay off an important debt. Another drama surrounding the famous series Grex du Roi is their exchange for Robert Estienne's second son's return to France. The characters are consequently lost in the religion riots that ensue. It takes almost a century for the original molds engraved by Garamond to finally be recovered at the request of the sovereign Louis XIII. The molds are archived in the Imprimerie Royale's font collection, founded in 1640. And here we go. Claude Garamond. I thought we already got all the stars. There it is, Claude Garamond. Claude Garamond continues the work of Geoffrey Torrey as printer of the king. Garamond is one of the first typographers to commercialize his font. Unlike typefaces of the past, which were previously reserved for the printer's own publications, commercialization meant that a typographer draws, engraves, and melts the characters himself before he sells them to the printers. In 1541, Claude Garamond is commissioned to create Greek characters based on the models drawn by Angelo Vergesio. Having engraved for Robert Estienne, Garamon's Greek letters are celebrated for their elegance and earn the title of characters of the king. I think I'm getting something about the word characters because I said earlier that characters were letters in a previous video, but it's not so much, it's not the letters themselves, but it's the presentation of the letters, right? So characters are the individual letters presented within a particular font, right? After being acknowledged for his Greek letters, Garamond draws and engraves a new Roman character which takes his name, Garamond. His font conveys a sense of fluidity and consistency and is considered to be among the most legible and readable typefaces, thereby spreading quickly across Europe. Garamond's Roman characters paired with Francisco's italics become favorites for printing the classics and are used by numerous anonymous copyists. In fact, the Garamond typeface, which has been well known since its creation, is still broadly used in editions and collections edited by France's leading publisher, Gallimard. Whoa! Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. So let's see what's here. That's a Mannequin song. Don't go down. Sounds a bit homophobic now that I think of that. Or anti-fellatio, I guess. Slash cunnilingus. No going down. It's demeaning. Did I break it? I broke it. There we go. Woo! Got him on! That was perfect timing. I want to play some more tonight, but it's about time I get to bed. Let's save the video clip and call it.